Today is Wednesday, the 18th of February. Today is travel day for all of us. Mine and Thomas's flight's at 8:50. The dogs have already gone. They departed about half an hour, about 25 minutes late. The team, both ends, have been incredible. They've set up a WhatsApp group and give us updates. They came and collected them at 6 a.m. yesterday morning, just so they had to take them then to boarding up near the airport or Knutsford. But the guy were amazing, absolutely lovely. He said that he would much rather his dogs go to the boarding there than, if he were going on holiday, because that was my main fear, to be fair, of them being in a boarding kennel, because my dogs aren't for that. And he says no, the girls are absolutely incredible. He says it's not like a normal boarding kennel like you would if they were going on holiday. But then this morning they sent pictures of them, quite a few pictures. They've gave us updates and they've just messaged to say that they are on the way, that they've departed late. I'm at my mum's at the moment. Well, I've been here for, what day is it? Wednesday, and I came Friday. No, Thursday. Last week was absolutely insane. I feel like since Friday I've hardly vlogged anything. Like last week I travelled down to Yorkshire, across to Yorkshire on the Tuesday to drop Thomas off at my parents', drove back on the Tuesday with the dogs. The Wednesday I had the packing, the removals guys, Wednesday, Thursday. Then I drove over to my mum's Thursday, stayed over, drove back on the Friday after, for the day after, for Ralph's post-op appointment. Then I drove back to my house, cleaned the floor, tried to get as much stuff in my car, go to the tip, back to my mum's, emptied my car, and then me and my dad picked up a van to go back to Yorkshire, back to Cheshire, pack the van up. Absolutely insane still what we're left behind. Then that's at my mum's. And then so that was Friday night. I think we got back about 10 o'clock at night. Saturday, we unloaded the van. Beautiful day, Saturday. So we just emptied everything onto the drive, did a tip run, sorted the house out. Well, all the stuff out. I can't say I sorted the house out because it's just been left everywhere. Then Saturday, Sunday has just been absolutely manic, sorting things out, and then obviously trying to do that in between Thomas having his one nap. Luckily, he's had decent naps, but it's just been insane. Then Monday, went over to John's parents, spent the day with them, went out for a meal, which was lovely. We went for a Chinese buffet, well nice. Did that, and then, so that was Monday gone, and then yesterday, still had loads of bits and pieces to do, try and pack. Then I've got 60 kilos. Each bag, one bag was 34. It can't be more than 32. So I had to then take stuff out, put it in a different, fill that case up. That's 60 kilos there. Then I've had to buy another 15 kilos for my third bag. And I don't even know if that's even enough. That cost another £110. So, but you know what, to be fair, these flights haven't cost us anything. Emirates have paid for these. We haven't had to pay for anything. So it's nothing, do you know what I mean? It is a lot of money, but, we haven't had to pay for anything. So it's all good. And then today, went out, had a bit of breakfast, did a bit more errands, and then trying to sort my bags out still. But then Thomas hasn't even had his nap yet, so I says to my mum, we're gonna have to take him out for a nap. So she's just gone for a walk, done some little errands for me as well. And then I've literally just got everything in a bag to what I've just left, all my toiletries, all upstairs, all Thomas's camera, like his nightlight. I've had to bring all that, and it's just all itty bitty stuff, so it's really hard to pack, like, or to get a lot in. I've had to vacuum bag like all my clothes so I can get more in my bags. I'll be glad when I'm there now. I was really emotional when I left on Friday, when I like saw my house completely empty. Oh my god, it kills me because I loved my house, like absolutely loved it. But that's sold. Well, it's under offer, so they're aiming to be in. The new owners are meant to be in for like Easter break. But it's just, oh, I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted about that. But then the weather's been that awful and cold. I'm like, get me out there. I am not a cold person. I hate it with a passion. I will not miss the cold at all. Everyone who knows me, they'll know that I hate the cold. I'll probably moan about the heat, but nowhere near as much as the cold. I get so angry with the cold weather. Like, I'm like, is there any need for it to be this cold? Like, there's actually no need for it to be this cold. Like, I just I hate it. Anyway, my mum's walking in, and I really want to get this done. I'm not going to film that. I'll probably pick you back up at the airport and film a bit there, and then the journey. But yeah, I can't believe my dogs are on the way. I can't believe it. How scary must that be? The noise of like trundling down the runway and the gig coming up. Oh my god. I wasn't actually worried about like the flight of it at the time. It were more the boarding, but now the flight's come, and then they showed me pictures of them in the crate, and I'm like, oh my god, my poor babies. I'm like, what are they thinking? Like, bet they're like, I hate these people. But they'll be absolutely buzzing when they see John tomorrow. So they'll land about midnight Dubai time. And then the company, Pawson Pets, then take them to the villa. So that's really good. So they'll get there about maybe 3-4 o'clock. But I've told him to film them getting there. But he says it's dark. And I'm like, I don't care. Just film. But anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. I need to crack on. So I'll pick you back up in a bit. I just got here. Oh my god, I am so cold. I cannot wait to get to the other side. What a faff is trying to get parked in Manchester Airport. It's absolutely a joke. And up to 1 hour, it's what, £12.80? Well, I need a tea. I'm going to get his drops bagged. His bags dropped off. And then get a drink, and then I'll head through security. But the dogs are well on the way now. They departed at 13:40, so they'll be well on the way. I just hope that the children not stressed, but unlike me. But yeah, once we've dropped his bags off, let's just see how much I'm overweight. Checked in, bags dropped off. One bag was 26.9, my other one was 37.5, I think, and then a 20. Well, I had to take a load of that out, 5 kilos of that, and then put that in my other one, and I think that was 26 point something. So I'm still over. What was that? 20, 40, 70. I'm 80 odd kilos, and I've had to leave some bits behind with my mum. I'm back over in August, so I'll pick stuff up there. Oh my god, right, what the hell am I meant to do? I've already filled a container, 20-foot container with all my stuff, so what do they expect me to do? But anyway, I'm gonna go for a coffee. Yeah, I need it. I think I need a wine, to be fair. I can't wait for that to go down my gullet. Is this good?
Thấy tối vừa tối ngủ nó còn ngủ nữa nữa
Good afternoon from Dubai. This is day 2. Does sound like I'm on Big Brother, don't I? I'm just having a little walk, try and get Thomas to sleep because I'm having to just get him to sleep in his pram and then I like lay him down when I get back. But because he's just outside the entire time and he just won't come in. I don't know if it's novelty or if he just loves it that much, but either way, don't mind because it's stunning. I'm going to have a little walk to the all-day market, which is on site, where the pool is and the gym. I don't really know what else there is here, to be fair. I can't remember from when we visited last time. But I've just thought, oh, I'll take a random walk and see if I get to it, and I've just turned down and I've got to it a lot quicker than I expected. So I'm going to go to Costa and get a cold drink, but I might have a little walk around first. I'd say the weather is like a stunning UK day. Like, it's so beautiful, like it's hot, but it's like when we get a really good day in the UK, where all paddling pools come out. people are asking me like, what am I doing? You know, and I'm thinking, but I want to not treat it as a holiday. I want to do normal things, what I would do at home. And it is basically just playing outside with Thomas and going to the park and cleaning when I can and playing with him. So don't get me wrong, when I settle in, I'll try and I'll take him to the pool and stuff, but I don't want to be I don't want to see it as a holiday. I just want to do normal things. I want to get the house sorted. I had a lot of luggage to bring over, so there's just bits everywhere, and you know when you're just trying to find a place for it, but you need to buy say bits of organisers and stuff like that for your drawers or cupboards and that. But we'll get there. I need coat hangers and then it's you'll find a place for it all, but then you know when this container arrives that it'll be starting all over again. But I think my main thing when I get back, if Thomas is asleep, no, he's not asleep, when he's asleep, is do a bit of cleaning. He's just emptied the bin where I'd swept up outside, so I need to redo that. I've got a mop and bucket, so I want to mop outside because it's dead dusty. Do that, organise his clothes, and then I want to look. I'm going to make a list of what I want to do to the house, what touch-ups need doing, if I need to get the maintenance people out to do bits and pieces, what I've noticed I'd like doing. So basically, if anything needs doing to the villa, you just ring up the maintenance team, they come out and do it. Dead easy. Yeah, I'm back to... I haven't walked as far as I wanted because I'm not concentrating. I just keep going in a little loop. I think I'm too scared of venturing off too far because I don't know, this place is absolutely gigantic, so I'm scared of not finding my way back. But yeah, I'll pick you back up in a little bit. Just had a mooch around, and then he saw a little park where it had a couple of slides, so we had to stop there. So we've just played there and then had a little mooch, had a look where the pool is, the all day market, and got myself a Costa, got myself a coffee frappe. Kept getting myself brain freeze, but I just on a watch, still trying to get him to sleep. He really needs to have at least an hour, or it'll be hell. But oh, this is a nice park which I've just come across. Go, 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 go. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, sometime in Feb. I'm just looking out the window. I can hear a leaf blower. Now, that usually means that's a gardener. And we had a gardener the other day, which was what the previous people had. But and it's a good job they came, actually, because Thomas didn't have a nap. And that was my job to clean it up, because basically I found this little outside bin and I'd been picking up all the twigs or the flowers and stuff what's been falling off the tree. And Thomas had emptied the lot and it was a pigsty. It was really bad. So I thought, right, I'll get him to sleep and he'll have a nap. And that's when I can do it. He didn't have a nap. So it worked out really well then. And then the gardener came. I'm like, absolutely amazing. Love that. I think it's like a tenner or something. for a gardener. 20 quid, I don't know. Maybe 20 quid a week, and they come 2 or 3 times a week. But I hope it's my gardener what I can hear. I'm off to go downstairs and have a look, but that means dogs will go absolutely mental. But we've just got ready, and I think we're just gonna go walk the dogs. Do you want to walk the dogs, Thomas? Yeah, so that's what I'm just gonna do while John's doing his sim. I'm not really doing that much, to be fair. People keep messaging saying, "Oh, what are you doing? What's this? What are you doing?" And I'm like, just normal day-to-day household stuff, really. Thomas, careful. Yeah, I'm just like having a mooch round, walking dogs, trying to get them settled. I don't like leaving them too long, especially with us just moving here. Like if I were like back in the UK, we'd leave them for quite a few hours, like a good few hours actually. But I thought I don't want to get them any more stress than they probably are. To be fair, they've settled in really, really well, but sometimes they'll howl, sometimes they won't. Like when I've left the house, I can hear them howling. I'm like, oh my God. But it's quite overcast. It's in its 20s, but I think it's going to be high of 30, 31, I think, today. So it's overcast. So I thought, right, while it's, well, I'm saying cooler, but while it's quite pleasant, I'm going to walk the dogs. He can have a run round, come back, he can play outside. And then John will be home, and then we might just run some errands and try and find some stuff. But we're just trying to find, like... Really? Oh my God, he's just winding the dogs up. Right, I'm gonna go. I'll catch you back up in a minute. We are just heading to Dubai Hills Mall. Nearly said it wrong then, because I keep adding the word hidden in it. I don't know why, but... we're just heading there. See what there is, see if there's any furniture shops. Desperate for a bed for Thomas. I want to do his bedroom like a camping theme, but I want a specific bed, and I'm really particular. I'm not settling. He's in a double bed at the minute with bumpers at each side, but I really want to get his room done. That's my priority. But yeah, I'll take you there and see what there is. So we're at Dubai Hills Mall. It's really smart, really, really smart. It seems, I love like how they seem to categorise all the shops together. They seem to have had all the kids shops together, and then it's like the shoe shops together, and I love it. Really chilled, better than Dubai Mall when we came last year. Oh my God, that were insane. But we've come for my SIM card and to look at some home stuff. I just want to crack on and get the house like sorted. I really need a decorator. But yeah, I'm just wanting, I wish my container were here. I know I've got ages yet, I've got weeks, nearly 2 months to wait, but and I feel like it'll start looking like home. Got a TV coming tomorrow. I'm going to order like Thomas like a water tray thing to play outside. I says to him, I showed him a picture and I went, or would you like one of these? He went, ooh, yes. So I'll get him one of them. I have to do a sand one as well, or just water. But the shops are really smart, really clean. It's lovely. Like going past all like the shoe shops and bits like that. Oh, I can see a reflection of H&M. I want to go to Dubai Mall at some point because there's a Disney store there. And sorry, I went a bit close on my face there. But yeah, there's a Disney store at Dubai Mall. I want to get Thomas a Buzz Lightyear dress up. I just want all his toys here. He's got like a selection. I've got a bit of everything for him, but it's not the same, is it, when he ain't got the full selection there. But there's boots, Under Armour. Where else? What else have we got? Don't even know half of these. I can't even pronounce half of these either. Got New Balance. It's a bit of everything. It's really, really smart. John's just said, do you want good news or bad news? I went bad news. I always want the bad news first because then good news will follow nicely. And he's like, it's like, oh, the container will arrive on the 1st of April. Did you say 1st of April? It's not an April Fool's, is it? John. So yeah, the container left London. What date did you say? 24th or 25th?
25th, so it hasn't left.
It hadn't left. Oh yeah, I was thinking it was 26th or something today. I don't know. I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking I travelled on the 26th. I don't even know why. I'm lost with days. I don't even know what day it is. Date or anything. So it leaves the UK on the 25th. And then it'll arrive on the 1st of April. So that's nice. Fingers crossed that'll go well. This is so nice, this shop for outdoor furniture. Really, really nice. The thing is, I just never know what style to do because I just like that much stuff. Oh my god, I want everything. The homeware stuff here though is beautiful. Really, really nice. I love this. Really, really like this. I don't know how much it is. I don't know, but I've just seen the 70% off though, which is all good. Just come into Tim Hortons to get some Timbits. Oh, do you do Timbits? We're like, yeah. We do 10 or 20. So like, we'll get 20. So you only have 4 selections: Kit Kat, Oreo, Biscoff, Bounty, just coconut. And I'm like, they're nice though, but they're not like Bacco. And then I've just got a lemonade and mint. And they've literally just poured a bottle of Sprite in it and put some mint in. Literally just put a bottle of Sprite in. That is it. What did it work out? Like £5. So I've just paid £5 for a bottle of Sprite. Awesome. Thomas is just more is eating a bite out of every Timbit. So that's fun. So that's the end of this week's vlog. What I never filmed and what I haven't mentioned yet is that in the airport, me and Thomas was having a whale all time. Just sat there, taking pictures, and I was messaging people to say that I was, I'd gone through security and stuff. And I had totally got the timings wrong in my head. Now, I knew that it were like, say, I think it was 22:08 or something like that, or 8:10, I think it was, at night. And they were boarding, and I'm like, oh, I've got an hour and a half or something. In my head, I don't know, nothing. Yeah, so I was, Blooming cut me off, and I've just been whittling on for ages as well. Yeah, so I thought I had all the time in the world, and then I was like, oh my God, I was rushing. So then I'd been messing with it. Well, he'd been eating some of his snacks from his snack box, like one of like the like a craft container with all different compartments. And yeah, it was full of like chocolate raisins, yogurt coated raisins, dried fruit, snack bars, biscuits, party rings, chocolate buttons, you name it, it were in there. And I'd rammed it where the hood of the pushchair folds back. I'd like rammed it in there and racing down. Next minute, what are you doing? It's messing with dog biscuits, and it's absolutely. Deep breaths. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so that wasn't great. It was just everywhere. I was struggling, and I'm like, there were no bins, and I got a member of staff, and I'm like, is there a bin? Can you help me with anything? What will melt? Was there something melting or something like that? And my hands was covered. I thought, oh my God. But I'm like trying to pick it up, scoop it up. I had nothing. Then I actually found a poo bag in my denim jacket I had. Sorry, my puffer jacket I had, I'm sorry. No, we're not going walking, darling. And yeah, so luckily, so I'm like scooping it all in there. So I've got this poo bag. Managed to find a bin, but oh my God, that was just chaotic. And then he's just legging it around, and then they're like, oh, are you on your, people like, are you on your own? Yeah. If I wasn't on my own, I wouldn't be sweating. My husband would be taking over. And I went, yeah. And then he's like, ooh, plane, running back and forth. And I'm like, oh, with pushchair bags. And it's like, if I were anywhere else, I'd just like leave the pushchair. But when you're in an airport, I'm really paranoid of leaving anything. Like, even if it's in view, I don't know, I get really freaked out. And that was just mental. And then luckily, because I thought it would be game over because I had no snacks for him. Sorry, he's just running around with a Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, and I thought, oh my God, it's going to be mental this flight's going to be awful. I've got no snacks for him. Will you stop that, please? Yeah, and I thought it's going to be... What? Yeah, it's there, isn't it? Are you going to help Mummy clean up? I thought it was going to be game over, but he slept the entire way. The hardest bit was when we landed, he sat down fine. It's the first time he had his own seat, which I was like, oh, what's it going to be like? But we had to wait absolutely ages. The hardest bit was us waiting for a stand to come available, but we were waiting ages and trying to keep a 2-year-old sat down. And you know what? I used to be cabin crew, and that used to be my pet hate. It's like just kids not listening to the parents and not doing as they say, and I'm like, God, just sit the kid down. But now I'd be like, you do you, hon. What I don't see, I don't know. But yeah, but it wasn't too bad, to be fair. He was kneeling up a little bit, and then because he was just wanting to watch all planes, and then he had his seatbelt on still. And to be fair, I just sat him down again and put Buzz Lightyear on, Toy Story on his tablet. But then John had paid for a company, well, not a company, it's like a service, what they provide. They provide a service, anyone can do it. In one of the vlogs, I'll go through every detail, like what we used, who we used, how it all worked out and stuff like that. But yeah, somebody met me at the gate. I can't remember how much it was, but like I say, I'll do it on one of the week's vlogs. Like, I'll go through all the details of costing and everything. But yeah, he met me at the gate, this guy. He walked me part way, put us on like a golf buggy, what you like see in airports, and then they took us to the carousel. And then another guy met us there, but they were fantastic. One were waiting for the pushchair to come off, and one were waiting for his bags.
Thomas were just legging it around, so I was like, stop, 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 and everyone like, no, let him, and I'm like, okay. Just tire him out for a bit, and I thought, you know what, well, yeah, he's been laid down for hours, so he needed to just run around. Then they walked us then to see John. John had got us some pastries, and they also took us to the car and that. And on the way home, I was like, where's these pastries? I'm like, where are they gone? I must have left them in the boot. Anyway, got back to Villa. I'd only been sat on them the entire way, soul destroying, ate them still. But yeah, and then with the dogs, the company's been were fantastic. They were sending WhatsApps like that they're on the way, and so John had set his alarm to like wake up, and then he nodded off, and then they're ringing him, ringing bell on the house, and it was just mental. Don't go up there with that, please. And yeah, but if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and God, I can't even concentrate. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I need communication. Bye.